I'm just glad we're doing a podcast. We're behind.
I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to him.
Yeah, you should.
You should too. It's just he's funny and he says, "F my old boots."
My old boots. I didn't tell you this, but I'm probably gonna put this on our Patreon account. Is that okay?
I don't care.
We don't have enough.
Do we have any Patreons?
Yeah.
Besides Caroline?
I think we got a couple.
No, really? Awesome. I just kind of.
You peeked out.
I peeked out.
You got a little too excited.
I got excited because if I peeked,
you peeked and peed.
I tinkled a little bit. I tinkled a little bit.
No, man. Right now we are sucking on podcasts. Like, I have a whole nother Halloween episode, and it's almost Thanksgiving that I haven't released yet. And speaking of Thanksgiving, today is our Friendsgiving that we do every year. We do it before Thanksgiving, and we all get together. We drink a lot of alcohol. We eat a lot of food, and that's.
And today we're brewing beer.
And I really wanted to talk about this beer because it is a very interesting beer that we're brewing.
This came about because we was trying to figure out something holiday.
Well, I think we settled on a stout.
A stout.
Because our stouts are really, really universally loved.
But we was wanting a Christmas beer, a beer for Christmas, and because you're gonna be off, I'm gonna be off. We want something a little bit more festive.
We need the kegs full.
And we need kegs full. So it's like, well, we need. So I was toying around with stouts, chocolate stouts, coffee stouts, and all these kind of stouts. And while researching and searching with Google and YouTube, I came across this YouTube channel.
Give him another shout out. What's his name?
On a beer, the Hapless Ginger Brew, and you just Google Hapless Ginger Brew. It was a 3-year-old video, but he done a salted caramel chocolate stout.
That just sounds good.
And it's last year about this time, I got a salted caramel moohoo, which a moohoo is a chocolate milk stout, and
made by
Terrapin.
Oh.
And I drink moohoo all the time.
Terrapin makes some good beer.
But they done one of those big fancy bottles, one of those big 32-ounce bottles that you get. It costs $12.
Funny, I don't recall you sharing that with me.
Alicia drank some of it, but it was a salted caramel moohoo. So when I seen salted caramel, I jumped all over it and I watched the video, and it'd been a while, but I'd watched a couple of this particular guy's videos, and he is hilarious.
Okay, let me set this up, because you watched this video and then you wanted me to watch it, and I watched the whole thing. And on this video, he shows how to brew the beer. He shows the stuff he used and the whole process. Then he jumps ahead when it's ready, like I guess 2-3 weeks later, and he films himself sampling it. And what's funny is he's got a thick British accent.
Yes.
But he didn't. I don't recall him cussing the whole video.
Not big cussing.
I don't remember him cussing at all. Says, "Oh, this made it even funnier." He took a sip and he goes, "Oh, f*** my old boots." I'm like, I've never heard that.
Well, we say it a lot now, though. But
oh yeah, we're gonna be saying that from now on. Well, I can't wait till this beer's done so I can take a sip
and say my old boots.
It doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
And he said it with such conviction.
Yes, and that is what made us decide to brew this beer today.
Yep, salted caramel stout.
No, well, I'm doing a salted caramel stout.
I can't say caramel.
No, it's just
caramel.
You can now.
Is that Southern to say caramel?
You can now.
I want them caramel apples over.
Caramel. I want caramel.
But yeah, that cinched it for me. Watching that video, I was like, dude,
if he says
this is what we got to make.
We got to make it. So
just his reaction alone to his own beer, like I want that. I want to have that.
I want to have that reaction.
I want to have that reaction.
Yeah.
And again, everybody loves our stouts. Like the people that come out here that don't drink beer,
like
our stouts. And I don't know why. Is it just us? Why is a stout such a Christmas? Is that normal?
It's made for. Well, you don't want a stout in the summertime. We live in Mississippi.
You don't want to mow the yard and
drink a stout.
You want like something crushable.
Yeah, you don't want. It's thick. It's heavy. It weighs on you. It's like a dessert. It's like eating a piece of pie, I guess. To me, it is. I mean, to other people.
Well, didn't they?
It's heavy.
What is the? That's my chair, by the way. I didn't fart. Wasn't the stout made to pair with dessert?
I have no idea which was.
I don't know where I heard that or read that, but like the stout was so that people could keep drinking. Because it's weird to eat like a piece of cake and drink beer with it. Like a fat, like if you're drinking that Fat Tire right now, you wouldn't want to eat a piece of birthday cake.
I'm okay with that. I mean, but,
okay, normal people.
Normal people is a little different.
We've been drinking since 11 p.m.
11 p.m., 11 a.m.
Oh yeah, it's p.m. now.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
I was drinking at 11 p.m. though.
Yeah, you were out here last night at 11 p.m. I believe.
Yeah, I left around 11.
Yeah. And I like the way we did brew day today. You brought the stuff over last night. So, like, all we had to do is just get up and start brewing.
Right.
There wasn't, like, a lot of prep.
No. Because if it had to get up and load it up, I'd have canceled.
I think that's like the status quo from now on. We need to prep the night before.
Prep the night before.
And then just fire up that damn kettle.
Yeah. Get it going.
Start heating water. Again, that was my chair. I got to get some WD-40 for this chair. Yeah, I bet you we have a lot of listeners that think I fart a lot. Not saying I don't.
And blame it on the chair.
But if I actually passed gas on the podcast, I would edit it out. Which I haven't. My dog has many times, but I haven't.
That's really? done me a little snort.
You just did drugs on the air?
Done drugs on the air. It's my, and I'm out too.
What is that?
Mucinex Sinus Max. Huh. Severe nasal congestion relief.
You sound like you've got some nasal congestion.
Yes.
It's that time of year.
That time of year. This stuff is good too, though.
You know what I got one time?
It's like squirting liquid Vicks vapor rub up your nose.
I don't know if I'd like that.
You don't, but it makes you breathe.
You know what I got one time that I liked? It was just saline solution, but in a dispenser like that. And you just snort it, and it just opens you up. Like, it's no medicine at all. It's just like
okay, just saline. Because I got a saline squirt bottle I use too.
Yeah, I like that. Sometimes I would like, if I'm nasally, and I don't recommend this to anybody because you might drown, but like if I'm taking a hot shower, I'll get like water in my hands.
You just snort it up your nose.
Like, not a lot, but just like a tiny bit of water in my hands and put it over my nose and just kind of sniff it.
Yeah.
Get some moisture.
Have you ever used one of those neti pots?
No, I have heard of them, but
it's just weird.
That sounds terrifying.
It's like a pot.
Don't you pour it in your ear?
No, you take a pot, you put medicine in it, and you stir the medicine up, and it's designed that you can stick it on one nostril, and you just tip the pot up and pour it up your nose, and it will come out the other nostril.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
It's pretty nice. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it works.
Yeah, it's got a neti pot.
You want to tell you what I heard one time? This is not interesting of a podcast right now, but it's relatable, I think. I heard that you could put Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet and put socks on and go to bed, and it'll like clear up your...
I'm not a Vicks Vapor Rub person.
You don't like Vicks Vapor Rub? Well, why your feet, though?
I have no idea. Laura is a Vicks Vapor. Will you rub Vicks Vapor Rub on my chest? Will you rub that? Yeah. I'm like, sure. But, I don't think it's going to help whatever's...
It does open you up.
But you can just take it and smell it, and it will do the same thing. You don't have to. You don't have to rub it on. You don't have to rub it on your chest.
No.
But I'm not going to tell her no, because, I mean, sure.
Sure, I'll rub something on your boobs. No problem. Twist my arm. But yeah, you can actually take. Like, I've stuck my pinky in it before and just got a tiny, tiny bit and, like, rubbed around, like, my nostril.
Right. And it
does the same thing. Or for me, it does. I used to have a humidifier in my room when I was growing up. And you just fill it so much full of water. And it just blows steam. But one night, I had, I guess I rolled over and a pillow fell on it.
Oh.
And I woke up and I was like, what is that smell? And, like, it did, like, this weird combination of burning the pillow, but, like, the pillow didn't burn because it's water.
Right.
But it was hot, so it did this weird, like, it filled the pillow full of water and burned it. And it just smelled horrid.
Horrid.
Yeah. So I don't mess with those anymore. It's a bad experience. I think Caleb's here.
I do, too. It's funny how we started talking about beer, and then we started talking about our sinus problems.
Well, because you broke out... They started like right in the microphone. Like this is an audible medium that's perfect to do into a condenser.
I thought it would be a cool added effect. I mean, we burping it. I can take a snort. I mean, why not?
Well, let's go out here and see what Caleb's doing, and we'll come back and talk about this beer some more.
Start this fire
we'll stop
anyway.
talking about. Damn.
Yeah, girl. I was hoping I got to be done by 4.
I just sniped you.
You sniped me and got me in there.
Like you weren't even sitting down good if I hit record. And I got to be honest with you and all the people listening to this. And you're not going to believe this. I haven't told you. Like Alicia knows this is true. She'll vouch for me. I have drastically reduced my alcohol intake lately, like in the last few weeks, because during the quarantine, like I was off work for 4 months.
Yeah.
And all I did was drink and eat, and I gained all the pounds.
All the pounds.
And I'm in my 40s. You can't do that.
No.
So I dialed it back a little bit. And as a result, I've only drank 5 beers since around 11.
You got a buzz?
No, I'm not buzzing. I'm intoxicated.
You're intoxicated.
I'm drunk. Like I could get a DUI for walking. I'm operating heavy machinery without a license right now.
I drank I drank a fat tire over here, and then we shared 3 beers.
Yeah.
We split some beers.
You talking about last night? Yeah.
And then I was fine when I left, and then I drank 2 Yinglings at the country club last night, and I was pretty flipped upside down just from that.
I think didn't you send me a picture of you drinking a shot of something?
I don't think so.
Well, that wasn't last night.
No.
That was a couple nights ago. You had a dram of scotch or something.
Yeah, that was a dram of scotch on Alicia's that Afghan she made me.
What scotch was that?
That was not. It was scotch. Actually, it wasn't scotch. It was that Clyde May Alabama whiskey.
Alabama whiskey.
The Alabama whiskey. Clyde May. You tried it.
Yeah. Man, we've got a lot of good stuff going on down south now.
Oh yeah.
You got the Cathead Brewing, whatever it's called, where they make the Cathead vodka and the Old Soul, which is really good bourbon. We got John Emerald, that's actually Alabama, but it ain't far.
It ain't far. It's almost in Georgia, but it's close enough.
We were talking about it earlier. It's like the only reason it's not called Scotch is because it's made in Alabama and not Scotland.
Not Scotland.
But it's
good. I ain't had none in a while. We're gonna get some.
What would you call that? Do you have to call it bourbon?
It's I get
it's made the same way they make Scotch.
It's a single malt whiskey. That's what they call it.
Single malt whiskey.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ain't that what they call it? You got a John Emerald bottle right here somewhere? I can't see that far anyway. It wouldn't matter if we
I don't have a John Mineral bottle, so I'll have to go buy one.
You have to go buy one just where we can read it. See
Yeah.
what the bottle says.
That's the reason we're gonna do it, just for research.
Ugh.
I can't remember what we talked about at the first part. Did we talk about what we're brewing? Exactly what we're brewing right now?
I can't remember. Yeah, I think so.
Did you tell them that it's caramel or?
Because you said caramel. You said caramel.
Let's go to the carnival.
Caramel.
And ride some rides.
You said caramel. Caramel.
Put some creamer in my coffee. I'm a basic white bitch.
What kind of creamer? Caramel. Caramel, son. Yes, salted caramel. We talked about it because we talked about how how weird you said caramel.
It's gonna be so good. I
know. I'm confident. We're going to throw some brown sugar off in there.
And Beer Yoda himself, Mark Fancher, was like, "You've never made this, and you're going to do a 10-gallon batch?"
I said, go big or
go big or go home.
That's why you homebrew. You can do it.
I don't want to jinx it, but, knock on wood, there's no way this is going to suck.
Hey, there's no way it's going to suck. It might not be as good as we think.
I mean, if it gets contaminated and
sours or some
shit. Yeah, of course, we'll dump it. But
drink it anyway.
But aside from that, it's going to get drank. I assure you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the worst thing that could happen is it could go bad. That's in any batch of beer. The next worst thing is it's not as good as we think, but we still drink it. And then the other option is that it's as amazing as we think it's going to be.
My old boots.
My old boots. I can't wait for that moment.
Yeah.
All right, so, you put that hop pellet in my Michelob Ultra?
Yes.
It just went in my mouth and I chewed it up. Woo! That's good. What are you looking for on alcohol percentage on this?
4.5. If I get 4. The gravity I put in. Hold on, let me do a quick calculation.
That's actually kind of low for a stout, isn't it?
No, stouts like a Guinness is like pretty like just above 4% alcohol on a Guinness.
Shit, that's like a light
There
beer.
that
Like this beer right here is probably 4%.
4.2. The that stout we normally do, we've done so many times, you get that hop in your mouth.
Yes.
It didn't taste good, did it?
Yes.
You enjoyed it though, didn't you?
I did.
That stout we make all the time is 5.5% alcohol. So if we get a good, sweet, nice tasting beer that's 4.5% alcohol, I'll be happy with it.
The reason I think we should shoot for, and we usually do shoot for a little bit higher alcohol, is because it's hard to get the perfect extraction from our grains.
The thing,
which I don't know how that's possible with this batch, because the grains that's left taste like paper. Like there's nothing left in them.
I gotta plug my phone up or it's not gonna make it.
Make sure you plug it up the right way because that charger's messed up.
Your charger's messed up.
Like the left side don't work, but the right side does.
Keep talking.
On that lightning port. What should I do? It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I am like, I'm not buzzed. I'm drunk, and we still have a whole lot to do today. If I quit drinking, I'll get a headache. If I could slack off a little bit and eat some food.
Yeah, you eat some food, you'll get a second.
You know what bothers me? I've never been like this. When people get drunk, they're like, "I'm not good." Well, then why the hell are you drinking?
Well,
I'm the first to admit I'm drunk.
Well,
I'd be like, "You damn right I'm drunk. That's why I drink all this damn beer." Bitch.
I don't. To me, if I get drunk, it's a complete accident because that's not the goal.
But me and you have something in common. We are like the kind of drunks you want.
Yeah, we don't get in fights.
We get fun.
Yeah, we're fun.
I'm an I love you man. Drunk.
Yeah, we're not going to get in a fight.
Like Barry Poole said it the best. I said, "What am I like when I get like fall down drunk?" He said, "You're a little much."
You're a little much.
Because I'll be hanging all over
but
you.
You're aggravating.
Telling you how much I love you. But I'm not going to try to fight you.
No. You might grab our butts.
I might grab your butt. I might try to kiss you. Like,
yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Try. Yeah, like, you pretty much... Yeah.
You don't love me unless you put your lips against mine.
Hashtag Mark's drunk again.
Yeah, man. That's the way to be, though. Don't get
No, you don't
fighty.
want to fighty. We're not getting a fight.
Man, I know so many people like that. They get like 3 beers in them. They're like, "Who we fighting?"
Like, nobody. I am. You're on
like,
your own.
Man, you
don't start nothing because you're on your own.
You're in the wrong. Like, you should have caught me when I was sober. That's when I want to kill everybody.
Right.
Like when I wake up on Monday morning and I want to go to work and you want to fight, man, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah. Get a couple of beers.
Get a couple of beers in me. I'm gonna hug you. We're gonna snuggle.
I cut out.
I'm glad this is going on the Patreon so nobody will hear this.
I stubbed my toe out there, and these Hey Dude shoes. They're not paying us to say this. These Hey Dude shoes are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life.
They look comfortable.
But if you stub your toe in them, oh good God, it hurts.
Oh really?
There's not a whole lot of
There ain't
cushion.
no steel toed in there.
Yeah. I mean, if you can flex your
might wanna
toe,
tread out.
if you can flex your toe like that and it bend the whole entire shoe, it's like I said. It's like wearing flip flops that you don't have to concentrate to wear. Because I have to concentrate to wear flip flops. Because if I walk real fast, I'll sling them some inches across the
I
yard.
don't like flip flops. I don't like.
Oh, shit.
You know, the only sandals that I like are the ones that you gave me.
The old man sandals.
I could have
and
worn
I knew,
the more perfect sandals to whitewater
I
rafting.
knew you would like those sandals.
Oh no, not whitewater rafting. We went canoeing.
Canoeing.
That was the best thing I could have wore. If I'd wore my
Because you
Crocs,
can't lose them.
Well, if I'd have worn my Crocs,
Yeah, they'd been gone.
I would have. No, I would have failed.
You'd have. Oh, okay.
All them rocks are slick, man.
So you were good.
I had a good grip.
I got those to wear to the beach one time. I wore them for those 2 days I was at the beach, and I haven't worn them since. And
If we go canoeing or whitewater rafting tomorrow, I can't find those shoes, I'm not going.
You're not going.
They were perfect for that.
Perfect. Good.
And people make fun of me for wearing Crocs, and I get it. I agree. But I wear Crocs like house shoes. I don't wear them in public. I don't wear them to work. I wear them around the house. Matter of fact, Caitlin bought me some, for Christmas one year, some fuzzy Crocs. Bruh.
Laura,
oh, my God.
Laura had some, I don't like, Laura can just put on a pair of flip-flops. It don't matter, but she wants the good ones. But she had some Croc flip-flops that I could wear. Croc flops, I guess you could call it. But I got me a pair of Dockers flip-flop. That's what I wear. But I had a blowout in them, so I'm going to have to get me some more. But Hey Dude makes a flip-flop too. So if I buy me flip-flops, which is not likely, I'll get the Hey Dudes.
You can't wear stuff like that to work, though, can you?
Ooh, no, I got to wear steel toes.
Steel-toe boots?
It's got a steel toe.
Anything with a steel toe?
Anything with steel toe.
Well, you build tires, though. Like, if you drop a tire on your toe, it's not going to break.
Well, those belts that we put on there, it comes in a big roll, and there's big carts and things we pull the tread in on. I hit my toe a lot. I wouldn't have toes if I didn't have steel toe shoes.
Do y'all have one of those safety rating things on the wall where, like, we've been 106 days without an accident?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Man, when I worked we did an asbestos inspection. For those that don't know, I used to do asbestos assessment and removal before I became a famous podcaster. We went to this one place, and they make this stuff called VCM, and I think they made it. This chemical they made there, I think they turned it into PVC. But they don't make PVC. They make the stuff and send it to the place that makes PVC, like PVC pipes. Anyway, this stuff called VCM is 12 times more flammable than gasoline. And they had this big thing called the VCM sphere. And evidently, if that thing was to ever blow up, it would take out the whole city of Aberdeen. Like, it'd be a crater. So anyway, we had to do asbestos inspection of the whole plant. And, like, OSHA had an office there. I'm serious.
Right.
Like, it was so bad that my boss was looking up at these pipe racks, and he lifted his safety glasses up because he couldn't see they had a glare on them. And this guy appeared out of nowhere and said, hey,
put them back on.
Put your safety glasses back on. He's like, okay, well, I just lifted them up to see the pipes. I had a glare on them. He said, well, maybe you need to get some safety glasses that work.
Oh.
He was like, damn, son.
Serious.
Serious. OSHA?
Serious.
If we climbed a ladder that's more than 2 steps, we had to put on a 5-point lanyard with a safety harness. Like, they were freaking serious.
They had to do that. They'll go up in a lift at work to, like, replace a light bulb, and they'll have to put all that bullshit on.
It's okay. You can come out here. Dude, this is, of course, we were dealing with hazardous waste. We had to wear a fireproof suit, which is a jumpsuit like NASCAR people wear.
Right.
And this is July. Okay. This is hot.
Yeah.
We had this full body suit on. We had to wear steel-toed boots. We had to wear gloves. We had to wear a hard hat, safety glasses, a respirator, earplugs. Then, if that's not enough, we had to duct tape our gloves
where nothing can get up
on our sleeves and our ankles.
Damn all that.
Man, I lost like 20 pounds that summer.
I bet.
I did.
Well, you know how to lose weight now.
Yeah, go work there.
Just go put on.
Well, what we would do is, like, we would do our field work at like 5 in the morning, and then about lunchtime we would come back to the office because there's a lot of paperwork with hazardous waste. We would come back to the office and take all our clothes off and put on dry clothes and then do all our paperwork the rest of the day. Because, I mean, when you get that hot, you're just spent. You're done. Like, you can't even...
Oh, yeah.
It sucks all the energy out of it.
Sucks all energy.
Why are we talking about this?
I have no idea.
We're supposed to be talking about beer. Where'd you get that?
Just edit it all out, Mark.
No, I'm going to keep all this in. This is for Patreon. They want to know
if they're
everything.
paying, they want
They're paying.
They want a good material.
Oh, well, I mean, I need to rethink this.
Oh. Hit pause.
Hang on.
Ran out of stuff to talk about.
No. I am so excited about this beer. We're doing 10 gallons of caramel. Excuse me. Caramel. Salty caramel stout.
Yes. And
You're going to get a 5-gallon keg, and I'm going to get a 5-gallon keg.
Negative.
No?
You're going to get a 4-gallon keg, and I'm going to get a 4-gallon keg, and we're going to take 2 gallons, and we're going to bottle on top of some cherry extract.
Dude, I'm so down with that.
They're like chocolate-covered cherry caramel stout.
You know what we're doing right now with this beer? We're screwing ourselves. Because from now on, this is going to be so good. Like, we're okay making Raptor piss because we like it. But this is going to be so popular. They're going to be like, I will stab you if you don't make that beer right now.
You got to make that beer right now.
But it's kind of an expensive beer to brew, like as far as like homebrew goes. We'll say, all right, we'll make it, but y'all give us some damn money.
Get some money. The Raptor piss is more expensive because of the hops.
Oh yeah.
But this has
There's
1 ounce.
of
This
hops.
has 1 ounce of hops, so it's like it's.
But the
easy.
grain bill's got to be higher.
No,
No.
this is 5% alcohol beer. You're talking about an 8% alcohol beer,
Well, okay. I look at the color
and think bigger.
and think more grain, but it's actually the grain's more roasted.
Right. So yeah, but I think I know the Raptor piss is a bigger grain bill.
Dude, that bucket you brought in here was full though. It's a lot of grains.
The Raptor piss,
a lot of oats, and we had to tell them about the rice stuff.
We had to use rice hulls because it had a lot of oats, and if you wet oats, it turns into oatmeal.
Yeah.
So
literally
too much oatmeal, and it won't filter out through your little sparging into your mash tun process.
Yeah.
And it'll just gum it up and stick. So
if we did brew in a bag, we wouldn't have needed that.
No.
But having it in a mash tun helped.
You wanted it to filter. Usually, the hush from the grains when you use that's your filtering process. But
Do you have any Irish malts?
if you have too much oats, it don't work. Well, I don't really. It's a stout. You use Irish malts to get to make it clearer. And if you got a beer that's
Black,
the
you don't
color
need
of
it to
Dr.
be
Pepper, clear's not going to work.
It's gonna be
It's like, why is your beer cloudy? It's like, it's not cloudy, it's black. Yeah, so even if it was clearer, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
So there's no point in using it. We half the time we brew by the end of the boil, like we're out where you got a buzz and we forget to put it in there anyway.
Yep.
We used it a couple of times, but not
We
really.
don't secondary shit, do we?
No, I don't second it. I did it first, but I don't anymore. There's no point.
I mean, who cares?
It's
not going to change the taste.
I've seen a whole lot of.
If we sent some beer off to be judged by like judges,
They would not know.
no, like they would look at the clarity.
If you,
That's the first thing.
even
they
the
do.
clear,
They look at the clarity.
I can get clear beer without secondary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gelatin. Just put some gelatin in there.
How dare you?
That's what everybody else does. But I've got a lot of homebrew Facebook groups I'm on, and that's one of the biggest arguments people get in there about is secondary.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Yes, you do. You don't have to. It don't matter. Oh, you definitely have to, or your beer's gonna suck.
Now I will say this from my previous experience from winemaking, which I'm retired from winemaking.
Yeah.
Re-racking, we call it in the winemaking biz.
It's basically a secondary.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but we call it re-racking.
Right.
It's necessary.
It's necessary.
In winemaking. It'll taste kind of dirty.
I had to ask Mark.
Yeah, he'll probably
Say, yeah.
tell me I'm crazy, but
You're wrong.
and I mean, depending on what wine you're making, like you don't want your wine to be dirty. Like
No.
you want a good clean.
How much time we got?
We're at 29 minutes and 36
I'm
seconds.
talking about
you want to know what?
the beer. Yeah.
16 minutes.
We got 16 minutes. Okay.
But yeah, you want to re-rack your wine because, dude, man, when you make wine, when it's done fermenting, that shit is nasty looking. You got a cake at the bottom that's just funk.
You seen the cakes in the bottom of beer?
Yeah,
That's funky.
that's true. But we don't use clear carboys.
uh,
And you look at that shit and you're like, I ain't drinking that.
I ain't
And then
drinking
you
that.
re-rack it, you're like, ooh, look at that, it's purple. Like I thought the first time I made wine, I was like, oh, it went bad. No, that's just what it looks
That's
like.
just what it looks like.
Yeah, you got to re-rack that son bitch. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about coming out of retirement and making one more batch of wine because I know so much more now
Than you did
about
then.
brewing. Not like beer and wine's totally different, but I've learned more about fermentation.
You can go get. I mean, you can get better quality stuff because we got the homebrew shop has winemaking stuff as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody go to Trust and Pros for your beer and winemaking needs.
Holla holla. I think I'm going to come out of retirement and make one more batch of wine, even though I don't drink wine.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's going to like the wine that I make now because I'm going to make it right.
Right.
The shit that I made
sugar water.
was sugar water.
Sugar
it
water.
was hummingbird feed.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, this is the best thing I ever tasted, man. Mark makes the best wine in the world." Like, well, you're just drinking fermented sugar water.
Yeah, it tastes like.
So of course it's delicious.
Tastes like fruit juice and it gets you drunk.
So if I make wine now with the knowledge I have of, brewing and fermentation, I'm probably going to make like real good wine that like wine drinkers would like.
Not.
But like your average person will be like,
it'll get you drunk.
The average person will be like,
nah.
I liked your old stuff better. So maybe I just need to, I don't know, leave it in the past.
Probably. Sure. Just make beer.
Just make beer. Well, yeah, you're right. I like making beer.
Just make beer. You're going to drink it.
One of these days I want to make whiskey. Is it illegal to say that?
Probably.
Damn.
I don't know if it's illegal to say it. I mean,
It shouldn't be illegal to say it.
I have no idea.
Maybe not. I mean, it's probably illegal to say, like, I'm going to kill somebody.
I mean, if you said I wanted to make my own gasoline, that wouldn't be illegal. It's basically the same thing.
You know what?
I would like to make my own distilled water.
I'm going to make my own hand
I'm
sanitizer.
gonna make my own distilled water.
I'm going to make my own hand sanitizer, and it's going to taste
Essential
drastically
oils.
like moonshine.
You're going to make your own essential oils. That's distilled.
I'm going to make my own hand sanitizer,
That
to
tastes,
combat this pandemic that we're in.
this Rona.
I'm here for the people.
Yeah, here for the people. Make some.
I'm here for the people. I want to help.
Real pop culture, 45 proof hand sanitizer.
Yeah. And if I accidentally mess it up and it turns into moonshine, I will pour it out.
Call it Ronavid.
Not on the ground, maybe in my mouth.
Yeah, we'll call it Ronavid. Coronavirus, COVID, Ronavid.
Oh, before we get off here, this is an important question. What are we going to call this beer? We name our beers.
Old Boots.
Old Boots.
Yes. Old Boots.
FMB.
My old boots.
I'm stopping it right there.
Stop it right there.
Friday, December 18th, VFW Post 4490, Aberdeen, Mississippi presents Seeking 7, What Few Remain CD release party. The new album will be available, and to celebrate with us, we have also played Northeast Mississippi legends, Kill J. But I sure along with from Jackson, Tennessee, Caging Elliott and Via Novus and Affliction of the Absent. One night, 5 bands, sponsored by Madhouse Inc. with the Body Art Bus, who will be on location that evening. 5 bands, only a $10 cover. Come rock out with Seeking 7 and friends as we celebrate the release of the brand new CD, What Few Remain, Volume 2, Friday, December 18th, VFW Post 4490, Aberdeen, Mississippi.
All right. We recorded that on the 20th. What did I say, the 20th?
Yeah, 24 a week ago today.
Yeah, a week ago today. So the beer has been fermenting for a week.
For a week.
And, well, I was going to ask you how it is, but you let me try some.
I checked the gravity on it. I can't remember the date I checked the gravity on it, but I've oxygened you and checked the gravity. And we hit a gravity of, we were supposed to hit 1.061. We hit 1.063. It hits the video, the recipe we used finished off at 1.020. I think.
But we're not completely done fermenting.
I checked it the other day and it was 1.030. I checked it today before I went and watched the ball game. So about 1 today and it was 1.026. So it's still moving and still fermenting.
Still bubbling?
Still, it's not bubbling. So it's not aggressively.
Not aggressive. Was it ever aggressive?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was moving on.
What kind of yeast did you pitch?
04.
Just 04.
And I underpitched. I should have pitched two packs in each thing, because a pack is good for 1.050. So anything more than that, you want to pitch more. We typically don't, but one of those batches was 6.5 gallons of 1.062. So I should have pitched double is what I did, but maybe it should be okay.
Yeah. The bad thing is about recording part of a podcast and then days later another. I don't remember what I always said, but I do know we talked about that beer
Yes.
because we were brewing it that day. One thing we did last night, and this will be, I think, the first time in real pop culture history. Rob came over yesterday, and we recorded, edited, and published a podcast all in one night.
I heard somebody.
Yeah, I heard the back door shut. There's probably somebody leaving. They don't have garage door clickers.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But we had a good podcast. We had a good talk. I know we talked a lot about the Mandalorian, but I was going to check with you. Have you caught up?
I've not even watched the first one yet. Dude. I'm going to.
Last night, we watched the latest episode that just came out. It is the best episode in the history of The Mandalorian.
Oh, I'll probably watch it Monday.
My brother-in-law was telling me he thought the season started off a little slow, which I didn't mind the first couple episodes. I didn't think they were bad. But now that I've seen this one,
I like an ease in. I don't like them, especially like if I don't go back and recap. I don't like it to go like wide open with me, because I'm old and I gotta get
ease into everything.
I gotta get my bearings right and figure out where I'm going and figure out where I left off at.
Yeah, I'm glad they do recaps too. Like any show that does a recap at the beginning.
We gotta talk about this beer we're drinking.
Yes, we are drinking a beer I got at Kroger called Hop On.
It's a juicy pale. I like how they call it a juicy pale and not a juicy IPA. That's interesting.
And it's definitely an IPA.
Yes.
There's some hops in this bad boy. They hopped it on.
It's an Abita beer. Hop on board this juicy pale. It's packed with Cascade Citra and Euconaut hops. We've never used Euconaut.
You cannot do that.
Well, you cannot. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Has a hazy appearance with a fresh, juicy flavor. I'm gonna order some Euconaut hops.
I want to pour some of this into a glass and look at it.
Yes, I want to look at it.
The whiskey that I had for us to try did not please the palate. Luckily, I'm a sucker for checkout purchases. Like, if you sit something by the register and it looks cool, I'm going to buy it, especially at a liquor store. And I saw a bottle of bourbon I'd never seen before, a little baby. Ooh. Damn, that looks like a...
It's definitely a hazy, juicy pale.
It's like really, really light, but it's so hazy you can't see through it.
It's like homemade lemonade.
Like I'm holding up this glass and I can't see you.
It's homemade lemonade.
Yeah. I'm going to pour the rest in there. I like it. It almost looks like dirty apple juice.
Dishwater.
Yeah.
With the bubbles on top.
It looks like it wouldn't taste as good as it does.
No.
What was I saying? Oh, the whiskey.
The whiskey.
I was like, well, that was cool. Let's try that. And I was like, we didn't even finish our
still
half of a little bottle.
Yeah. It's Laffy Taffy. A little bottle split between two people. We didn't finish it.
We didn't finish it. I do like getting those little airplane bottles, even though it's not a good deal.
No, they never are. But
like if you bought enough of those little bottles to fill up a pint,
it is a good deal.
You could have bought a half gallon.
Because could you imagine if you'd have bought a fifth of that?
Oh, I'd be very upset.
So you did come out with a bargain.
I would probably. It would just be one of those bottles that stays out here forever.
Somebody would drink it
eventually.
Yeah.
The way those kind of things happen is there'll be a bottle that sits around like that. That Crown Royal apple that Nikki left.
Yeah.
That bottle's been sitting there since she was last here, like 2 weeks ago. But it'll last up until somebody's about half drunk and runs out
And needs to get
and
drunker.
wants one more shot, and then they go, "Well, we got this shit."
Oh, yeah. Let's just drink it. I've been there.
Yep, I have to. I mean, eventually everything out here, even the Kentucky Beach, got drank. Eventually,
That was not that. That was not Laffy
wasn't that
Taffy.
bad,
It was
though.
not Laffy Taffy. Actually, we cooked sausages. We cooked some bratwurst in the Kentucky Beach. It was pretty good.
yeah.
I remember us riding around. It was me, Chip, and another guy riding around. It was a Sunday night. It was during the summer. It was hot, and we wanted beer. All the beer stores were closed. And we tried to find somebody with some beer. Nobody had any beer, but we heard something in the back of the car, and there was 2 quarts of Crazy Horse beer, hot. And we passed that around drinking. You remember Crazy Horse, don't you?
Vaguely, I remember it.
It had that. Yeah, it was horrible. It's better hot. I say that sarcastically.
Me and Jed Carter was riding around the Mennonite Mines one night, and we ran out of beer. And he said, "Oh yeah, somebody gave me this beer." And he reached up under the seat. It was a hot Turbo Dog. We both vomited.
That's why you don't like Turbo Dog.
I know.
I remember you not liking Turbo Dog, but you never told me why you didn't like Turbo
And I
Dog.
vomited up Turbo Dog and
Yeah.
a bunch of Budweiser.
But I like Turbo Dog though when it's cold.
I don't think I would. Well, it had been under his seat like all summer long. Like the can was all like scratched up.
That sounds like a song.
And this is back before I was even drinking Sam Adams, much less,
You should write a blues song about
Turbo Dog.
old hot Turbo Dog.
Ugh.
Bow
Is-
now. That hot Turbo Dog.
So could you imagine like if you've never had anything other than a light beer and then you drink an old
I drink a hot,
hot Turbo
hot
Dog?
brown ale. That's what it is, a brown ale.
Not good.
No.
But you know what we used to do in the summer, like because when you're younger, like you have to stash your beer.
Yeah.
I don't like if your parents would be like mine. They like kill me if I find beer in the car. And so your beer would always be hot. It's not like you could just keep it in the fridge at
Right.
home. And if we had some that had been in the trunk rolling around and it's hot outside, we would get a cooler of ice and shake the beer up and then put it in the ice water. And supposedly that kept it from being green. Now
Yeah, green's it's a non-issue.
There's no science behind that at
No.
all. But we were like, yeah, I heard if you shake them up and then drop them in the ice real quick, and they'll go cold real fast, and
Yeah.
that'll keep them from being green. That's how
I was
stupid we were as kids.
Yeah, we never really had. I was a one-timer king though. I always had a one-timer.
I'll tell you what does work. When you put it on the ice and spin it,
I'm a beer spinning fool.
yeah, it'll make a crater in the
Yeah,
ice.
you need to put some rock salt on there, and you can spin the shit.
Shit,
out
you'll
of
freeze some beers
it.
with
You
rock salt
spin
on
the
it.
shit out of it, and you'll get it.
I've
cold.
had beers bust because I put rock salt in the cooler.
Yes, you get it cold as hell. Yeah, I've spun some beers. Now I kind of like them room temperature, so it's kind of weird.
We've gone backwards. Our tastes have definitely developed.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I would have never drank scotch when I was 20.
Matter of fact, the scotch I tried when I was younger was like the cheap shit. So it was horrible.
I remember drinking the first the Barry Sims. I remember the first Chivas Regal shot we done. It was horrible. It was like the worst experience ever. And but now if you pour some Chivas, it don't shoot it.
Yes, if you
And
drink
kinda-
it the right
and kinda
way,
drink it
it's
the right
not
way.
as bad. But
It's not as bad.
For my money, I'm going to go get Monkey Shoulder. Though.
It's still better than Johnny Walker.
Yes, any of the Johnny Walkers.
It was always weird that we done a Chivas Regal shot because Barry put his in like Diet Pepsi.
I know.
he never shot it.
We were watching a movie today. We're watching Scrooged. I watch it every Christmas season. I'll probably watch it again before Christmas. And sometimes I watch it like Christmas Day. A lot of times, I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. But I only watch it around Christmas time, so
Yeah.
it'll be you know how I do.
Yeah.
But they were in a restaurant and they ordered highballs. I was like, "What is a highball?" But what the first definition I had to Google it. The first definition said that it's basically any soda with any alcohol.
Okay.
But then the other one I read said that it used to be club soda and bourbon, but now it's evolved into ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
So anything alcoholic you mix with ginger ale could be considered a highball. Why they call them highballs, I have no idea.
Because that's what a glass is called. It's called a highball.
Oh, okay.
That glass that comes free with that Jack Daniel's Christmas thing
Yep.
is a highball glass.
I get one every year.
It's a highball glass.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to get your Jack and Coke in.
Well, now I learned something. It's more about the vessel than it
I
is
know.
the drink.
I mean, I'm the same way. I prefer a straight whiskey or bourbon in a glass, maybe a couple pieces of ice. But did you ever drink the Jack and Coke? Would you ever? I need to drink.
Yeah. Well, it was Jack and Sprite.
Jack and Sprite.
And this is when I was in college. We had 3 drinks. We had let's see if I can remember it right. It was a dirty water, a muddy water, and a brown water. And the only difference in the 3 drinks, it's the same 2 ingredients. It's just how much of each.
How much of each?
When you say I want a brown water, it's just a little bit of Sprite.
Yeah.
I think a muddy water was a little under half and half, and then the muddy and then dirty was about half and half, and then a brown water was just like a splash of Sprite.
See, I'm weird. I always drink Jack and Coke, but I drink Jim Beam and Sprite.
I drink Jim Beam and Slice. You should get you an orange slice and put some Jim Beam in it.
Slice. Yeah. But
But this is way on like.
I still drink a Jack Daniels. When I put a whole lot more Jack Daniels in my Jack and Coke nowadays than I did. Yeah.
I just don't like soda. I haven't drank an actual other than a diet soda.
Well, I use Coke Zero
in years, so I can't. There's something about that fake sugar does not mix well with alcohol to me.
But
it just makes it taste horrible, and I'm perfectly fine with drinking whiskey.
I like to sip it longer. That's the only reason. It prolongs it, and I can't have a tumbler sized glass.
If I want that, I'm just gonna put it over ice.
Well, I will put it over water.
Yeah,
like
whiskey and water.
I call it a whiskey snow cone.
Yeah,
like a whole bunch of ice, and I'll top it off with water.
Yeah, there's no shame in that game.
That's how I drink. That's how I prefer Basil Hayden. Actually, I will put a bunch of ice and top it off with water.
I may do that. I was thinking about fixing me a drink, but I think all I got is vodka. I don't know, that wouldn't be good. You know the wrestler Chris Jericho?
Uh-huh.
He drinks what he calls them yeah boys. It's just all it is ice and vodka. And he says that he don't have hangovers because of he drinks yeah boys.
I had to get a little. Yeah, I had to check my man card if I drink vodka.
Really?
Yeah, I like cranberry juice and vodka. I just love cranberry juice.
Big burly Russians drink.
But but if I drink vodka, I like cranberry juice and vodka.
Oh,
cranberry juice and vodka is good.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, cranberry juice and vodka.
It's not. Yeah. It's not sissy if it's good.
Isn't it called a woo woo or something?
Now that whiskey we just drank, now that'll get your man card.
But isn't
banana shit in it?
But what's that called? Is it called a woo woo? Or
I don't know.
I think it's got peach schnapps in it. I don't know.
I used to drink that. I used to drink vodka and cranberry a long time ago.
That's good.
It is. Matter of fact, I think I got some cranberry juice.
There you go. You don't have any whiskey at all?
I've got that Cathead vodka, and I had some Jameson last night, but I think we finished.
Y'all knocked both bottles of that Jim and that Jack's gone?
Wax has got some Jim Beam Black, I think, a big bottle of it back there.
Oh, so you got whiskey then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, every now and then, like I've been off work all week.
Yeah.
You know, and I was bragging earlier on this podcast of how I had dialed back my drinking.
Back your drinking.
Well, I've been off work for a week. It's been Thanksgiving. I've turned up a little bit.
Yeah, I was.
So, last night, I just drank vodka, and I felt like I took a night off.
I can't drink vodka. I would rather not drink if all I got is vodka. But if I'm going to,
I got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
If you say, "Hey, I got some bourbon, I got some vodka," I'll be like, "I want the bourbon." But every once in a while, I just get, and that Cathead is good. It's cheap too.
I'm on the same page as vodka as you are on tequila.
Oh no.
Yes,
no.
I don't
refuse.
I just don't like vodka.
I refuse tequila.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
But yeah, I just don't like it. Don't like it.
Well, tequila was mostly a bad experience for me. But now, gin, that shit just tastes horrible.
It just tastes horrible.
It tastes like I'm eating pine needles. I remember I was watching, what's that show, the Bear Grylls survival show?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He made some tea out of pine needles. He got just boiled water and put pine needles in it. And I didn't, of course, have never tasted that, but I could just imagine.
It tasted like gin.
Probably tasted like gin. And I used to get Joe Quesada to make me vodka martinis, and he made them real good because he put a lot of olives and olive juice in them. And everybody was always like, "Man, you like martinis? You gotta have one with gin." I was like, "That's like saying, man, if you like pizza, you should really just take a dump on top of a pizza."
Well, I think just drinking straight gin, maybe with the vermouth, maybe with the olive juice, maybe it would taste better. I mean, James Bond drank them. He didn't say vodka martini. He just said martini, didn't he?
I think if you don't specify wet, then it's automatically going to be a dry, which is gin. And if you don't say dirty, it's going to be the
No, they all have
the dirty is olive juice.
Yeah, they all have vermouth.
Yes, very little.
And but yeah, you just basically pour it in a glass and slosh it
What
around.
president was it that made the joke? This is how you make a martini. You get your olives, you get your vodka, and you look at a bottle of vermouth.
Yeah, you basically pour it in there and slosh it around and pour it out.
Yes, you just coat the glass.
Then you pour your gin in there, and then you take the olive and rib it around the glass.
Oh,
and then
just get a little bit of oil.
Then you put the olive in there. But if you say dirty, that's when you pour the olive juice in the glass.
Well, I like mine dirty as hell.
Yeah.
I want it nasty.
Nasty.
Give me a nasty martini.
Yeah.
I like olives.
Yeah. So, but if you want a vodka martini, you have to say vodka martini.
Yeah.
And you just do the same thing, and you just put vodka instead. And appletini, I have no idea.
Man card. It's like, you don't need your credit card to pay for this. You need your man card. Have you got all your Christmas shopping done?
Pretty much, except for a damn PlayStation 5.
How's your search for PlayStation 5s going?
I'm not involved. Laura's doing it, but not so well. She's going to get an IOU in the stockings. What's going to happen? But she's going to have a Christmas, but
yeah, because they'll eventually get more batches in.
Oh yeah,
but there's some people crazy. Let me pull up eBay real quick. I've heard rumors of like $1,800 PlayStation 5s.
They're outrageous.
How much are they if the regular price is like $500?
$500.
I dropped to my hop on, and that's my first beer of the night. And I ain't even drunk. Oh, PlayStation 5. Are people actually? Well, I'm sure they are.
Yes, people are selling them for
$1,999.
Last one, 26 sold.
Jesus, let's do some math, shall we? Let's do some quick math. Okay, he paid $500 a piece for those, probably.
Right.
So 26 times 500 is 13,000.
Right.
Now, remember that number, and I'm just gonna say 2,000 times 26 is 52. So he made over $40,000.
Yeah.
$40,000 selling PS5s.
That's a 200% markup. 220. Yeah.
And I mean, 26 of them have been sold. So he's got one more still.
Yeah.
Golly.
There's one for 800.
Somebody's bid 800 on it.
Nuts. That's $619.
That ain't too bad.
That's a bid for $619 though.
Oh, that's true. What game is that comes with it?
Looks like Spider-Man.
Oh, so you still, and all the gamers out there are going to be like, dude, what's your deal? I'm not a big gamer. I got a PlayStation 3 that I hardly ever play. But I thought they'd got to the point where you don't even put the disc in anymore. You just do internet.
You still get it, yeah. You can, but those are not retroactive for your old games for your PlayStation 4. So if you want to play your PlayStation 4 games that you already bought,
yeah,
you want the ones with the disc.
Wait, say that again.
Like they have a version that doesn't take disc, and they're like $300, but you can't play. It doesn't hold disc, so you can't play your PlayStation 4 games that you have.
Okay.
Like Kara's got a PlayStation 4, and she's got a pretty good amount of games for the PlayStation 4, like the disc.
Yeah.
If you get a PlayStation 5 that holds disc, you can play your PlayStation 4 games on it.
So they do make a 5 that doesn't hold disc?
Yes, they do. like you're talking about.
Okay.
You just download.
So it's one of each.
You just download the games.
So what if you've got a PlayStation 4 and a bunch of PlayStation 3 games? Will they play in it?
I don't know.
I think somebody told me one time that it depends on the game.
It depends on the game.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I've got one more Batman game that I've almost finished, and then I've played every Batman game I can play without having a PS4. So, because of that and Mortal Kombat 11, whatever's the latest one, I'm building me a gaming computer. Pretty good gaming system. I got a couple more parts to order, but the majority of it's done. I really just need some good DDR4 memory, about 16 gig. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna build one of those arcade things
I can build you one.
for my. I want one with the console for my little bar area.
Build the cabinet thing
Yeah,
that it goes in, and
that's
I'll
what-
do all the
Yeah,
computer stuff for you. Well, I mean, I've already built. We got a bunch of them, and they've got some builds out there now that you don't even have to. Like, you just download the ISO image and put
Right.
it on your flash drive, and it's got like every game. Like, I didn't even never heard of some of these games. You flip through the menu, you find the console, and click the console,
and it does it.
and then it's got the list of games from A to
Damn.
Z, and you're like, damn. And it's got like a lot of the old Capcom, because some of those stand-up arcade games, like they had out at Walmart and stuff, was cool.
Oh yeah,
They were like kind of ahead of their time.
it kind of sucks that you can't have pinball. I like pinball.
You can buy a pinball machine, but they're still
expensive.
pretty
Kinda
expensive.
rare.
I would want a Kiss one and an Elvira.
That Iron Maiden was pretty cool.
Iron Maiden.
We played. It's the first time I played. I played Kiss and I played Elvira before, but that's the first time I played the Iron Maiden when we went to Paramount that time.
Wasn't the Iron Maiden one that had the thing where you hit the thing and the airplane will kind of go across the track? Like there's a little airplane that flies
I
around. in
believe
there?
so.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them. There's
It's hard to be. I mean, I'm sure there are people that are, but it's hard to be really good at pinball. 'Cause
There's some people that are.
There's a lot of chance involved with pinball.
There is a lot of chance.
Man, how many? I wonder how many more generations from now it'll be before you say like something about pinball, and the kids are like, "What's that?"
What's that? I'm gonna make you.
Because right now it's more like records. It's a nostalgia thing,
Yeah.
more than it is like, "Hey, let's go to arcade and play some pinball."
Yeah. We got Kara another record for Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Guess what record she asked for?
which one?
The first Matchbox 20 album.
That's unfortunate.
The first one was a pretty good album. I mean, they're not Nickelback, you know. Yeah.
What's what they're doing with a lot of records now that I think is really cool. Do you know Walmart has records now?
They used to always have records.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
they went for a long
they
time.
didn't.
Like decades without them. Now they're back. But now when you buy like a newer record, you get the digital download.
Oh, really?
With it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's neat. You can have the best of both worlds. You can put it on your
It's in a-
iPods.
Sent a record player at Tuesday morning the other day for like $60. It's pretty cool looking record player.
So you haven't seen any of the season of Mandalorian at all?
None of them. None. Not a single one.
Wow.
I just know that everybody's mad at Gina Carano.
Yeah, she said something about the recount.
Yeah.
I don't know what she said, but they're
She
like,
said something about
they
the
want
recount,
fire,
and
people want her fired.
she said something about Mask. They probably don't like her because she's hot and can kick their ass.
Yeah, she's a hell of a fighter.
Oh yeah.
I don't think she's going anywhere. She's a strong character on that show.
No. Especially now that
Everybody likes her.
the main guy kind of took up for her.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah, he
Man,
kinda
I don't keep up with any news at all.
pops up on my news feed on on the Google. That's the only way I see it. I don't like search for it or anything, and I really don't read the articles when they pop up. I don't care. I just kind of see it. in
Yeah,
passing.
one cool thing about Yahoo News is that it like has a learning algorithm on those news articles you click on. So, like, if you look at my news feed, it's no doubt that I'm a damn nerd. Everything is like Star Wars and Marvel and DC and there's nothing about war or election or anything.
Mine's been mostly about beer stuff. The only thing I have a problem with is Instagram. Right when I got Instagram, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just kind of post pictures here and there, and I would like things here and there, and I didn't really search for anything. I just when I was searching for something, I specifically knew what I was looking for. But all these people that was entirely too young for me to look at shaking their ass on my Instagram search was bothering me. So I figured out how to go in there and put not interested. So I spent more time than I needed to doing that.
Rob told me a trick last night about Facebook that I had no idea. If you go in, okay, let's say you like a page that's let's just say a beer page, and you click like on it. You aren't necessarily going to see everything they post. Even you're going to see some of it because you clicked like, but the algorithm's not going to show you everything.
No.
But if you go in to something, and I'll have to listen to the podcast again because I was a little tipsy by that time. You could say subscribe or something. Click something.
Yeah.
And you see everything
You have
that
to
they
follow them or specifically or something like that. I don't know what it is.
Like that. But you'll see everything that they put out, which that's cool.
YouTube's like that now. You can like something on YouTube, like give them a thumbs up, and it just kind of knows what you thumbed up. But you can actually click the bell on there, and even if you're subscribed to them, you click the bell and you'll get a notification. That's how you get the notifications on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, you have to click the bell. It's funny because YouTube has picked up on the songs that we listen to out here, like ad nauseum, and like every time, like no matter what you play on YouTube, the next thing it plays is a whole list
of
songs that we are constantly playing out here. It's like we don't even have to do anything anymore. We walk over like, oh yeah, the song's over, go, and you will start walking, and you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
that's fine.
They knew it was my turn.
Yeah, exactly. And it almost knows how drunk we are.
How drunk we are and what we're thinking.
The drunker we get, the little more.
Okay, it's they're playing music and it's Saturday night at past midnight, so they're going to be listening.
They're going to be listening to this.
Steel Panther and Lonely Island.
No, that's how we start out with.
Midnight we start listening to like that. What's that? The Walker guy, the Puss in Boots.
Oh, yeah.
And other stuff.
All right, so as we're wrapping this up, this is mostly a beer podcast.
We didn't really talk about our beer. We talked about it a little bit, then we just got out on a ramble.
Oh, in the front part that we recorded a week ago, we talked all about it. And you gave us an update on how it's doing. Are you thinking it's going to be in the keg in about a week?
No.
More or less?
Nah, I'm going to let it sit because I'm going to let it go because it's a big beer. I'm going to let it go. I'm getting not so much age. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I was supposed to put 200 grams of cocoa nibs on the vodka for the cocoa nibs for the secondary. I was supposed to put them on secondary this weekend, but I'm obviously working, so I can't. So Monday or Tuesday, I'll put them on secondary. But the problem is, what I was supposed to be doing, this is 11 gallons of beer, and I have a 16-gallon fermenter. So this is where this is supposed to be at. But I broke my gasket on the lid to my 16-gallon fermenter.
Oh, shit.
So I couldn't put them in there. I have the gasket ordered. So I'm going to, when that gasket comes in, I'm going to I got them in two separate vessels. And when I say the gravity on one of those is whatever I was saying earlier, 126 or whatever, that's just one vessel because that's the easiest one to check. I haven't checked the other one. It could be different. I'm not really sure. I'm just basing it on one. But if, the one I'm checking one is the one with the most in it. So if it's down to 126, the other one should be that or less. So what I'm going to do is when I get the gasket in, I'm going to secondary them in the big one. So I would just rack both vessels into that one vessel, and that will solve our saccharification problem.
Is that the right word?
Google it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The saccharification is when you have a vessel and it tastes differently on the bottom portion than it does on the top portion. So if we fill 2 kegs off of a big fermenter, one tastes different than the other. So this should solve that problem because we're going to. I will siphon both in that at the same time on top of the cocoa nibs that I've been soaking in vodka, and that should.
Are you just gonna dump the vodka and all in there?
I'm dump it all in there. But right now, there's not even much vodka in there. It's already absorbed.
It's all absorbed.
I'm just gonna dump it all in there, and I'll rack it on top of that.
What kind of vodka did you use?
Tito's.
That's cool. I like Tito's.
So I'll rack it on top of that, and we should end up with, we'll probably lose around a half a gallon-ish. So that'll leave us with around 10 and a half gallons.
Awesome.
That would give us.
Man, we're gonna bottle some. Don't forget that growler I set out for you.
So I will.
I'm gonna sanitize some kegs tomorrow in anticipation for this event. And also, I was going to run this by you. You want me to just go buy all the shit to do a smash? I want to do a smash pretty soon.
You want to do a smash, or you want to do a certain beer?
I mean, I like that smash.
I like the smash. We need to do the smash.
I want to have my kegerator full.
I have a beer in mind.
The month of December, I want my kegerator to have all 3 taps going. That's my goal.
Okay. We're going to do a smash, but we're going to do the same smash. How about that?
Okay.
But I've got to figure out when we can brew. That's the problem.
Soon.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be out of town next weekend.
Yeah. You need to be, but you know.
Oh, that's right.
You got to work that out.
Yeah. What if we brew beer on the beach? How freaking dope
transporting it back would be a problem.
But just the fact, like, it would be so freaking cool to brew beer.
If we sat there brewing beer on the beach.
Because everybody would walk up there, what are y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
Y'all
cooking crawdads? Y'all cooking crabs out here? Yeah. No, we're brewing beer.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
like we'd
have to
a crowd.
explain stuff. Yeah. We get But you know how windy it is on the beach? That would suck.
Yeah. That would
suck.
We would have to get your little collar that you made to go around.
I haven't even made it yet. I'm gonna have to make it for this winter.
No, you had one.
Well, no, I had a piece of tin, but I got a barrel I'm gonna cut out just to slip over the top of it.
Yeah, it would be, and plus, like trying to like clean up.
Oh God, it would be horrible.
Have running water.
Running water out there. We got an ocean though.
We're gonna boil it anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, we do need to brew beer though. I agree with that. But hey, if I'm off Monday, I got mandatory for Monday. But if I'm off, we can knock out we can just run up every Monday and knock out a batch of beer, maybe.
Monday evening.
But you're working no way. You work Monday, right?
Yeah, I'll work Monday. But I'm only working a total of 8 days in December.
Okay.
I'm working Monday through Thursday, and then Monday through Thursday, and then off till January.
We'll look at the calendar when we get out of here, and we'll figure out when we can brew.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, like I said, my goal is, just because I think it'd be freaking neat, is have 3 kegs go in the kegerator. Knowing my luck, as soon as I get the third one in there, the Raptor piss will tap. But I checked it tonight, and it feels a little less than half full.
Okay.
If my guesstimation is.
We got to figure out some kind. We got to figure out some kind of a pressure plate system through I can't remember.
You said at Harbor Freight they've got these things now that you put on your gas bottle that tells you how much gas is in
Well, I'm
it.
talking about.
They have that kind of technology. Why isn't there something that shows you how much beer is in your
They
gas?
do. It's just expensive.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's got to be a cheaper way to make it.
How much? What do you?
It's called a Plato. PLAATO. It's basically a little disc you put up under your keg, and it goes to like a Raspberry Pi or your phone, and you can literally look and see how much it weighs your keg and tells you how much is in there.
But what if we did this? What if we weigh an empty keg and then buy us a cheap little scale and leave it under the keg?
There's got to be some kind of way we can do.
And we just look at the number.
What's that called? Arduino. There's got to be some kind of Arduino.
You just look and say, okay, the empty keg was 5 pounds.
Yeah.
We're at 10. We got 5 pounds of beer.
Yeah, that's some research we got to get on. All right. Anybody know a cheap way to make a keg measuring system?
Because what would be really dope is if we knew how much beer was in our kegs and we could adjust our brewing schedule accordingly.
We just need to brew to a certain schedule and stick to that schedule no matter what.
We just need to brew more.
Well, we're going to get there because we're going to get to the point where, because I'm only off basically twice a month, and I don't want to spend 1 month one of those weekends brewing. I'm going to do something else. So I can commit to one of those a month.
Yeah.
And I can brew during the week. So you're going to have to brew.
I'm going to have to get to the point where I can just brew without
Brew
you.
by yourself.
Which I can, but I'm just more paranoid when I'm brewing by myself.
Yeah. Well, that's because
you're not there to go, oh, wait, we got to do this first.
It's because you haven't done it.
Yeah.
It's only going to take a couple of times for you to get used to doing it. Getting your temperatures. Yeah.
It's sort of like the podcast. Like, y'all have done a podcast without me. It ain't
Right.
that hard.
Once you get you get your little schedule down, like, okay, this temperature, this temperature, this temperature. I got to hit these numbers.
Yeah.
This is what I got to do. And, you get your flow chart right. And once you figure out, you know exactly what to do.
I'll have to write down my steps.
Right.
Because even though I know, like,
Yeah.
I got to, like, look at something to say,
it's-
okay, it's time to turn the flame
yeah.
off and pour this in there.
Yeah. It's not that hard, but once.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
It's not that hard. It's just remembering.
Matter of fact, and I'm sure a lot of people, I was always intimidated by brewing beer at first, especially all grain. We were like,
I was.
Ooh, one
Yeah.
day we're gonna do all grain.
Yeah,
And
now-
we did all grain. It's like, well,
That
that wasn't that big.
first all grain, we was
That wasn't that big of a deal.
paranoid. The first one, and then the second we was.
And it
still
wasn't
paranoid.
even that big of a deal.
And then now we just blah, 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 blah. Like when we mess up, it's like it, it'll be all right. We'll just do this.
We'll just it'll
It'll end up this way.
we're gonna boil it anyway.
Yeah, it don't. Yeah, it doesn't matter because you know it's going to turn out. They used to make this shit in caves and like hollowed out logs. They didn't have plastic fermenters with sanitizer. They dumped it in a hollowed out log with no lid in the back of a cave,
And they wanted shit to get in it.
and stirred it with an old stick because the stick was magic. that's how they done it. So, I mean, yes, to be all pristine and all this kind of stuff and make.
Well, that's what confuses me about, like, when you were saying earlier, and I know this is a different beer, but you were like, I should have used 2 packs of yeast. Well, they didn't even use yeast. I mean, they used yeast, but they didn't even know they were using
That's what that was in a stick. Basically, the reason why those little dry packets are designed for 5 gallons for 1.0.
It shouldn't take much yeast, though, to make alcohol.
What they say is, if you have more than that, it can strain the yeast, and when you overwork the yeast, it produces off flavors. But that's based on, if I remember, I might be wrong, but I think that's based off knowledge from old times but now the yeast are a whole lot better, the product's a whole lot better, everything's more advanced now, and you can do it. Because I've took a pack of liquid yeast and split it between 2 5-gallon batches, and you're supposed to make a starter with those.
Yeah.
And we still ferment beer perfectly. But everything's just better now than it was
You've got plenty of
back
of
in
it,
a
too.
long time ago.
It's better to have too much than not enough.
True.
Speaking of which, do you have any more jars of that you washed?
I have nothing left that I washed. I ended up just shitting it just because of room, and I needed the jars. And it was a Kirsch yeast that I had. So I really don't have anything that I've washed.
Maybe we could brew something we could dump on top of this cake.
Would have to brew it fast because I'm gonna.
I mean, I know it's just SO4. We usually try to keep the yeast that's more expensive, but
Well, SO4 is a good yeast. That's what we use. That's what I've done the Raptor piss with.
I know. I'm just saying, like the yeast that we try to keep
Is
usually the more expensive. And SO4 is not expensive.
Yeah, it's $4. So
A pack?
Yeah,
I thought it was cheaper than that.
it's $4 a pack.
Well, hell, let's keep it.
Wine yeast is cheap. Yeah. I mean, if you could do a smash with it, it'd just be
It'll have a little bit of a.
little sweeter, but well, but it's because it doesn't attenuate as much as a 05. But I've done the last one with. I want it to be more of an English pale ale than a English IPA than a American style. But that's what the recipe called for.
Yeah.
The first time we done it, we used the 05 because he was at 04, so we just went with that.
Cool. Well, we wound up actually going longer than I figured we would. And I know early on I said I was going to put this on the Patreon, but I think I'm going to go ahead and make it a real pop culture episode because I've got a whole other podcast that me and Rob did a long time ago that he gave me last night that I just have to edit and put out, and it's going to be on the Patreon. I'm calling it the Lost Star Wars Podcast.
There you go.
So there is new content coming to the Patreon very, very soon. Maybe this weekend. Depending on when I get this done, like, we're going to have 2 episodes close together.
Back to back.
That's good.
Cool.
That's going to make up for us sucking Heinz tit
Sucking
during
ass.
October.
For real.
I've got a whole episode that I haven't finished, and it was good.
You just got lazy?
No, I got busy.
You're busy?
We've been busy doing all this.
We just have to make a commitment now to do better for Halloween next year.
Well, another thing we did is we made the decision we're going to do Halloween all year long.
Next year.
We're just not going to hear it until Halloween.
We're starting January doing Halloween.
Because it ain't like this material is going to grow mold.
There's the place we was wanting to go to. I don't know if we talked about where we was wanting to go. But it just couldn't.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, we have the next year is going to make up for.
I think we need to go there in March because March will be the perfect temperature to go to. Actually, one day I think we just need to ride over there.
I think maybe September.
September? No, we're going to go before then. We're going to go before then. I don't care if we had to go back, but we're going to go before then because that man's old.
You're afraid he's going to die.
Man, well, I mean, I just want to. I mean, he's part of the place.
Yeah.
Like the place is cool, but he makes it cooler.
Yeah, you're right. We could record it in March and release it in October.
Yeah, I mean the temperature would be perfect there. I mean
that's why I said September because I wouldn't want to go in July.
Oh no! Well,
I don't want to be ghost hunting with sweat pouring off my face.
But March would be. I mean, March would be great because we went up there in April and it was beautiful up there because it was still springy. But we may ride up there just one day before that, and just have me and Laura ride around all the time. Just take a day trip and just go up there and just look around. Just to talk to him, just see what's going on.
That's cool that y'all do that.
Yeah, we just ride.
I'm kind of jealous, but I don't know where. I don't know where I'd go. Like you have an excuse.
I have an excuse. I got geocache, so that's my excuse.
Yeah, and does she still do Pokemon at all?
Not so much anymore. She will here and there, but not so much. But
y'all just get out and ride.
We just get out and ride, and we'll stop on the side of the road and sign a piece of paper and put it back and. There's people out there. What the fuck is geocaching? You got to beat this a lot because we was cussing.
A lot of people do know.
There's some people that do it. Yeah.
It's been going on a long time.
20 years.
I remember at work there was a couple of guys that had. And this is before your cell phone even had a This is flip phone.
Yeah.
They had you could buy a handheld GPS.
I got one.
And they would use those to geocache.
Yeah,
because your cell phone wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I got one. You had to.
Even now, I think the hardcore people buy these that are supposed to be more accurate than the cell phone.
They are extremely more accurate.
I think the one in the cell phone seems like it's more for navigation.
It's more for navigation, and once your cell service is out, you don't have your GPS.
I noticed that. Why is that?
Because it's off your cell towers. So now
it should be coming from the.
It's not
the sky,
the GPS I have works off I think 6 satellites. So. Like sometimes I will only have 3 satellites working, so my accuracy is not as great. But
I have noticed that if you plot a course, like if I'm headed to, Biloxi, and I start my navigation, if I lose service, it's already loaded the navigation data.
Yeah, to pick back up when you come up.
So I'm good, but yeah, it requires that. Having a connection to Wi-Fi or cellular for that initial mapping, which I always thought was odd because I'm like, well, that's supposed to come from GPS.
I will do some geocaching when I'm on the beach this weekend.
Let me pull this up, make sure I got my numbers right. I always do this. Man, after I release this, we'll be 2 episodes away from 150.
We got to do something for 150.
Maybe I'll release that Halloween episode.
Yeah.
It's good, man. We did some good stuff.
Well, the thing with what we want to do with 150 is going to be kind of a weird with COVID. So, with the COVID restrictions, we might not be able to do what we want to do.
I know. It seems like it's fixing to get worse.
It's going to get worse. So,
I'm glad we're getting to squeeze one show in.
Yeah.
We may wind up with COVID, but we'll be careful.
Yeah. Wear a mask when you sing.
Slipknot does it.
Yep.
All right, thanks for listening to episode 148 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Kill J headquarters at the Kill J Ranch. Love you, bye.
Bye.
Look at that. When you do that, it peeks out.
Kiss noise.
Like you can see your kiss in the wavefile.
And my old boots. Boots.